Hi, I'm Alex Wright,
I'm Matthew Wiedmeyer.
and this is our Adjudicator project. We built this using Java and Eclipse as well as Tomcat, and now Matt will talk about how we log in.
So we're going to begin by logging in as a user Bob, and Bob has all the permissions, so he should be able to see all the data in our tables.
And this is using a JAS login module, and it does that using a JDBC realm, which means it's using a user table and a role table to determine if the user is who they say who they are and what permissions they have.
So as soon as we log in, we can see all the permissions that Bob has. So Bob is an admin, an employee, an executive, and a manager. And because he has all these permissions, he can see all the data in the table. So we can look at the permissions column and see that he can see everything that he has permissions to.
So now we will show how to edit data that's been added or it's already in there. So let's say we wanted to edit account number 8 from employee. It has an ID of 5, so we put ID 5. And we take it from employee and we'll move it up to manager status. So we hit edit, the page will refresh, and then we look at account number 8 and it has been moved up to manager status. This shows dynamic labeling. It shows that this user is capable of changing the label of the data that's been entered. But now if we want to add data, we go to the link called Add Data. And right here, Bob can add any data he wants. So we'll make account 11 equals 150. And as we can see here, Bob has all the permissions, so he can give it any label he wants. We'll give it executive status. So we'll hit send. Page refreshes. It'll take us back to the add account page, but for this case we just want to see the data again, so we'll go back to the data page and we can see account 11 is executive status. Now we'll go to the admin page, and since Bob already has those permissions, it'll immediately let us in. And on this page we can add users and edit users. So let's create a user. We'll name him Drew, and we'll make Drew PASS the password. And we'll start Drew off as the manager. So we hit add, the page will refresh, and as we can see here, Drew has been added to the users that we can edit. So to show what Drew's capabilities are, we will log out now and Matt will describe what Drew can see.
So we're going to log in as Drew, and because Drew's only a manager, we should expect him not to be able to see all the data. So when we log in, we see that Drew only has employee and manager permissions, so he can only see rows that are tagged as employee and manager, so he cannot see all of our data. So we can go to add data, and when Drew tries to add data, we can see that he can only select labels up to his highest permission, which is manager. So we will now add an account. And then we'll go back to our data page and we will see the added data. Now we will log out and Alex will show how to edit a user's role.
So in order to do this, we have to go back into Bob since he's the only admin. And we go to the admin page and we select Drew. And we'll move him down now to employee. So we hit change. Now if we log out again, we will see that Drew can only see employee accounts. So this shows adjudication that he can only see data that he's allowed to see. So this is our project. Hopefully it meets all the requirements that you're asking for. We will also provide the source code and let us know if there's any issues. Thank you.